Adrienne here at the Rivoli, where we're about to fly into the world of Jets Overhead. The title of the album is called No Nations, and there's a song obviously on the album with that same title. And if you look at the lyrics, it's built very differently than a normal, or what we think is a normal song. What did it mean for you? Because if you read the words, No Nations could mean anything and everything.
Which is maybe why we chose it as an album title as well. We thought we still had to write a chorus for it. And then it was kind of like, or do more with it. It was just realizing, no, let's not do anything to it. Like, let's just back right off and just like simplify it, give it space and just let it be, kind of. That was really liberating as songwriters and musicians.
And I think the lyrical content itself was sort of spawned from just the name No Nations. That lyric came out very organically. Then writing the rest of the content that is in the verses was definitely, to do with a lot of the themes that were going on at the time during the record: war, Afghanistan, Canadian troops being sent there. All the things that we get bombarded with in the media, the press, every day.
Your sound, it's very almost like a classic rock sound, but it's not dressed up everywhere, and that's what makes it different and interesting. It's almost stripped down to a certain extent.
I remember hearing someone say once, drummers don't sort of peak until they're in their 30s or 40s because you just learn that less is more or something. And I think that's true with musicians too. I think with this record we really kind of let things breathe and let things be and didn't overanalyze and tinker and add lots of stuff.
That's not to say we won't have a symphony on the next record.
For your first album, you put out everything on your website, way before Radiohead did, about a year and a half, and put everything out there and said you can give a donation or get it for free. You've taken a different approach for the second album. Why?
Why? I think that we as a band feel like all the changes that are happening in the industry in terms of how people are consuming and paying for their music are really interesting changes and ones that you can't stop, you can't ignore, but what we try to do is sort of be a part of it and get inside of it, which is why we did what we did with the PayPal, with Bridges. We wanted to be part of the thinking process and the creative process with these changes.
I think we wanted to use our website this time as even more of an online store and give the fan way more options. So there's a new website we're using, sort of a third party called Bandcamp, that's basically allowing us to put not only our Bridges Pay What You Want record up available, but also give people the options of different types of quality of downloads. And the album's available on vinyl, all through this one online outlet.
Jets Overhead is currently on tour in support of their new album, No Nations. For more info, visit Sirius.ca.